Recently put a Vitavon Swaybar on the back of the Losi Hammer Rey. On the track, world of difference. It's about to get more. I've got front suspension arms right here for this thing. Yeah, I know what you're saying. You got to have some plastic so it can flex. So far, I've had really good luck out of these on the UDR and the Super Baja Ray 2.0. So I'm going to give them a try here. And obviously, for the back, a nice big 70-75 axle housing. Haha! I'm going to get all these in and take this thing out for a drive. But first, we got to get to that table and get this done. Let's go. First up, let's look at this right here. These things are nice. Very nice piece. 70-75. They're not that heavy. They are not that heavy, but of course they're heavier than the plastic parts, right? Yeah, these are nice. This rear axle housing. Man, I've got so many Vitavon rear axle housings, and I have yet to break one. I haven't actually been easy on them. But you know what? This right here is going to go in. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and start with the front lower suspension arms. This appears to be a nice, easy job. Take the bolts out here, here. Take the shocks loose. And then take this piece off right here. And I'm assuming I can pull the pins out. Getting this off requires you to take the hood off so you can get to these two bolts right here. With all that loose, there you go. Now we can get to these. When pulling that pin out, make sure you don't pop that little C-clip off. If you do, you're probably going to regret it. With the shock loose, and this loose, and that loose, the arm is off. And the new arm goes in place just like that, except it's going to take two hands. And there we go. Beautiful. That thing fits nice. Oh, let me go ahead and get the other side done. There we go. All I got to do now is put this back in, which will be those two bolts right there. Bolts here, bolts there, the hood, and the front end will be done. When you take your hood off, make sure you don't lose any of this stuff right here. It can pop loose. Front end is looking great. I'll be doing those knuckles and carriers and top links and all kinds of stuff soon. This thing looks good. Time to upgrade this rear end. Getting the rear end out was actually pretty darn easy. Got a few nuts and bolts and stuff like that. No problem. Take the drive shaft loose. We got those 4 bolts right there that hold the front end on. Gonna take the wheel hexes and fake brake calipers off, and then pull the adapters right on out. Axle shafts will come out, differential will come out, and then all we gotta do is swap it over into the new housing. I got it apart, and the gears look really good. Now, Axial and Losi are kind of all owned by Horizon, so this has that snot stuff that the SCX6 had in it. Huh. I kind of like the snot because it kind of flows and sticks to the gears. I like that. This is one of those things that really shows you this is a 1/10. I mean, that's a finger. That's the diff. So I'm kind of used to dealing with the 1/8 and larger stuff, in all honesty, especially when it comes to vehicles like this. So this is really small compared to what I'm used to. But anyway, there it is. And I used the old axle to make sure that I put this on the right side. See there's a little bit of a dimple or a little rise on the inside of the stock housing. There is not one here, so you actually can reverse that. You don't want to do that. I gotta tell you guys, one of the best things about having a metal axle housing is that there's no pinion deflection. So, and I have noticed a few what sounds like gear skips. So I'll be doing a front bulkhead as well, but yeah, that pinion is not going to flex, is not going to move unless something is just physically shattered in there. But yeah, now I just get to bolt that right back into place. The outer bearings on the rear axle shafts, the Vitavon bearings, quite a bit larger than the stock bearings. Yep. When putting the axle back into the housing, this is the way it goes right here. This bearing right here is a 6x15x5. The outside bearing is a 6x13x5. So yeah, kind of bigger than the stock bearings. And here it is, ready to go back in. Wow. I love this hobby. This is awesome. All right, let me get this thing put back in. And there we go. Now, as far as the links go, I added the spacers and used a longer bolt. That way the links will be a little bit more straight. And with this axle being all this beefy right here, I don't have to worry about that breaking. Yeah. Check out the rear end on this one. Woo, baby. We're gonna get this thing dirty. And here we go. 8,000 milliamp CNHL 3S battery. We got the Castle Mamba X ESC and a Holmes 4100 Polar Pro, like the race one. Yeah, 4100 kV. This thing screams. So guys, this is going in, and outside we go. Time to go see how that track is. Haha. Yeah, we're back out here at the track. I just don't have any desert terrain, even though it's bone dry, and we actually had rain yesterday. And the track was beautiful, but, well, it was also raining. Oh! That was rough, and I've already lost the flag. Never mind, the flag slips back on. Golly. It's still real darty, you know, steering and all that, especially when you're hitting the throttle. Nice on that. Nice, it does really good on this jump right here. But not so good coming back. Oh, kind of got a smack on that. Let's try this one again. This is the most brutal one here. Oh, hard right hit. Did you guys hear that? I may actually have a broken knuckle off of that. That was a hard hit. Let's see if we can do it again. Well, maybe it was just the sounds of the vehicle. Guys, what do you think? The VITAVONIFICATION has begun. Haha. So, front lower arms. That was a hard front right hit. I mean, just smack. Everything is fine. The knuckle is not broke. Not broke. I actually looked at that. The rear axle housing, that thing's not going to break. It's just not going to break. Pinion gear is held in better. Everything is solid. So, you know what? Very nice mods. I got a lot more to go with it though. Front bulkhead, he's got those available. I'm gonna get the knuckles, all that. Possibly top links. I think I saw him post up a bell crank for this thing. So yeah, it's gonna get all Vitavoned out. Now, as I go all Vitavon out, what I may end up doing is I may go dropping down from that 4100 kV motor to something in the 2000 kV range, because it'll be picking up a little bit of weight throughout the whole vehicle. So at that point, the Mamba X might be stressed a little bit much. I know it's not happy with what I got in it right now, because that 4100 screams. Plus, I got all kinds of places to put that motor. Anyway, guys, check that description. I'll link up these parts down below. Use those links. They are affiliate links. AMain, eBay, Amazon, and Horizon. Helps out the channel when you guys use them. So, check that description. Use those links. Hit that subscribe and ring that bell. Ha! Thank you all for watching. If you're still watching, you are top shelf. You are the cream of the crop, the pick of the litter. You are phenomenal. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. It means a lot to me. Now, down below, there are links for the products you see. Also for channel memberships, if you guys want to be a part. Channel members get early viewing on pretty much everything that I can. So
Guys, check that description. There's a lot of info down there. Thank you all for watching.